Hey everybody, this is Sid Hameed. Today we're talking about our business called REI-SG.com, Real Estate Investment Solution Group.com. We're talking about the note business, the mortgage note business, how to buy defaulted assets from hedge funds and from institutions and so forth. So we actually just won one of our tapes. So we bid on tapes and then we win these assets. And then we have to do valuation and look at the taxes and look at our overall bid, because normally the asset managers and these hedge funds give you a very small window to kind of go through your due diligence to either move forward or withdraw your offer. So today, really quickly, making a small video, and we're going to make a lot of these videos, so we're going to give you like little segments of the process on when you're buying non-performing mortgages on your first, and then we're also going to talk about non-performing mortgages on your second mortgage. So there's a second mortgage category and there's the first mortgage category, and then you have performing notes, which is another category. So today we're just going to talk about taxes, and we're going to share some resources and tools with you guys. And so part of what we're going to do is we're not just going to give you knowledge and information and how to, but we're also going to share data. We're going to share our resources, so you can also do this stuff as well. And if you ever need any help, please give us a call. Real Estate Investment Solution Group.com. We are the note guys. Okay, note guys. So our number is 1-844 note guys is our phone number. So okay, right here we go. So we want these assets. So what we're doing right now is we're trying to figure out if these assets have any taxes that are outstanding, and if there's any liens, if there's any judgments, if there's any other encumbrances or city audiences and things of that nature. So we're calling the city, we're talking to the clerk that picks up the phone. Hopefully, they're gracious enough to give you their time, and they're intelligent enough to give you the data that you need. Now sometimes you get some people that are a little bit rude, but that's just part of the game. So in this particular case, we called Texas. We were just on the phone, one of the offices in Texas. We want an asset down there. So we found out, when were the taxes paid, and then if the taxes are outstanding, and if they are outstanding, how much are they, and how long do they go back? 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? And then we also asked them to see if there's a way for us to get that data. If they could email it to us, if we could write in to their office and request a copy based on the account number, based on the address, and that kind of stuff. So what we're going to talk about, so one of the things that we did today is we have a particular asset that's about $65,000 is the cost. So we're picking it up, close to $22,000. So there's a spread there, a healthy spread. But we want to make sure that there aren't any taxes outstanding. So we found out there's no taxes, which is a good thing. But we also found out when is the next tax bill. So, these transactions, when you're buying notes, could take anywhere from 6 months to 18 months to 24 months. Depends on the state, depends on the laws. New York is a lot longer than Texas. Some parts of Florida are better than South Carolina, Georgia. So it just depends on where you're working at. So we found out that the value of the property is 65. We know what we bidded. So then we found that there's no taxes, there's no outstanding judgments or liens or city violations and things of that nature. So and the lady was very helpful. She's going to send us all the information. We asked them to send it over to us. Now there's a service called First American Data Tree. First American Data Tree. Their phone number is 1-800-708-8463. We don't make any money in this. We're just sharing our resources. You can also call them, and they can also do your tax information and do your background. They could give you a complete report. It's about $45 to $55 per report, and it could get a little bit more expensive depending on how elaborate and detailed you want to get. So they can do that. Now there's another website. It's called NARRP. Is it NARRPR? And that's website. So if you're a real estate agent or you have a friend that's a real estate agent, you can actually get into this website. And this is for the whole U.S. And you can look at different states and counties. You could almost do like a pretty decent CMA and an analysis of the community, the neighborhood, and the school districts and crimes and stuff like that. So this is a pretty good site as well. So there's and the other asset that we won, we actually called and found out that there are taxes outstanding on this other asset. So now some assets, you know, they're going to be paid off and they're zero, which is great for you. And then, but you also want to know when the next tax bill is, because you got to take that into consideration so you can project it. If you're going to hold this thing for 18 months and the taxes are due 6 months from now, well, you want to write that into your Excel spreadsheet and take that cost into your overall projection, as well as if there's any lawyer fees, if there's any other filing fees. All these fees you have to take into consideration so you could come up with your true cost. Okay. So in this other scenario, we found out that the property does have taxes that are outstanding. They're about $11,000–$12,000. And so we're buying the asset for $30,000. There's not $11,000 taxes. We also found that there's some other encumbrances outstanding. So now our spread is starting to get thin. So we thought we were buying it here, and this is where it was worth. But as these costs add up, the margins get too thin, and you want to be able to do your due diligence very quickly in a timely manner, so you could, once you know where your margin is, you can withdraw your bid. Okay, so taxes and knowing the taxes are extremely important. Knowing the valuation of the asset is very important. Getting a BPO, having a local agent go to the property, try to look into the house, the windows, if it's vacant, to try to see what condition it is. You can do an internal BPO. It may cost you about $90 versus an external BPO. But I recommend getting 3-4 different BPOs, not just getting one person to look at it, but having multiple people come look at this asset. It may cost you $100–200, but you're looking at a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 investment. So the more information you have from different people, the better intelligent decision you can make. So here at our company, what we do is we make calculated decisions. We look at risk analysis very carefully. We are very cautious in terms of where we invest. We don't like to lose any money. We take our time, and we do spend extra money to make sure that we have good data, we have clean data, and we have current data, so we can make good decisions on these assets we're buying, because we want a healthy return. 20, 30, 40% margin, and then with each asset, there's so many different ways to peel back the onion. There's so many exit strategies here. So stay tuned to our TV channel. We're going to be making more videos like this. We're going to be sharing more inside information as we're learning through the system and going through the system with different states and counties and locations. We're going to be sharing that information with you guys, so it'll help you with your learning curve. And then also, if you guys want to joint venture with us, okay, we do all the work, we do all the analysis, we use our systems, our processes. We have a whole team of virtual assistants that are always looking at data points. We're connected with over 25 different hedge funds in New York, in California, and Florida. We're getting tapes coming in. We're reviewing these tapes. We're analyzing them 10, 20 different ways, and then we're picking the top 5%. And we're looking for investors that have capital that's looking to partner with us. We're very seasoned, very experienced. We do this full time. I've been in the real estate industry since 1989. I'm the owner of Expert Real Estate Advisors Group, which is a real estate brokerage here in Washington, D.C. and Maryland. I'm also the owner of BrickfrontProperties, which is a real estate investment company, and I'm a licensed general contractor, as well as a home builder, as well as an inspector. So we're looking at valuations very carefully. We're looking at locations very carefully. We're looking at demographics. We're looking at, is the neighborhood increasing in value? Is the neighborhood going down in value? We're looking at crime. We're looking at education. We're looking at medium income. We're looking at rent versus ownership. So we look at a lot of data points to make our decision in terms of where we're going to invest our dollars. So we have a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience, And again, we're looking for folks that want to do a joint venture with us. And please give us a call, and we'd be more than happy to sit down and speak to you on one-on-one and explain how our joint venture program works. So again, Sid Hameed, and this is REI-SG, Real Estate Investment Solutions Group. We are the note guys. Thank you very much. Our phone number is 240-764-5347 or 1-844-NOTE-GUYS. Take care, everybody.